Yo, what's up? Yo, I was walking and I'm thinking, everything in the hood, everything in the inner city neighborhood, designed to keep it that way. And it's all part of a big game. When I was made a video before and I was saying like black people are like plankton, what I meant to say, what I'm saying is like shrimp, krill, like plankton, like the smallest organism in the ecosystem is eaten by one of the largest animals in the ocean. I think it is the largest. The whale, the blue whale. If I'm not mistaken. The blue whale eats little small ass plankton. And to me, I was saying, and what I was trying to say is like the blue whale symbolizes the aristocrat, the higher upper, the upper crust, the big dogs, the lawmakers. And the krill, the shrimp krill, the plankton is the black people, the poor people. And we reproduce rapidly. And the system makes money off of our backs. They make money off our backs with the prison systems. And the prison system is like, you know what I was trying to say, how black men how we go back and forth to jail. And by us going back and forth to jail, we keep this ball rolling. Because like upstate, where there's no main source of income, they build prisons. And the prisons is the main source of income for the people that live upstate in the suburbs and stuff like that. The prison system, we got the prison guards, we got the prison cooks, we got the guys that drive the buses up and back and forth to the prisons. The buses need gas, so that's a supply and demand kind of job. You got the bailiff, the judges, the court-appointed attorneys. The little man keeps the ball rolling for the prison industrial system. And from what I understand, prisons are built in certain neighborhoods according to the dropout rate and low test scores in these schools. And they're saying that the children that get low test scores are more than likely will become prison inmates and go back and forth to jail. So that's why I was saying we are like plankton. And everything in the hood, in the ghetto, I'm not saying nothing new. The Black Panthers talked about this. People long before me said the same thing. But, it's the same thing. You got the liquor stores, you got the check cashing joints, you got a military recruiting center, a Chinese restaurant, and there's a corner store in the middle of the block. That's a corner store in the middle of the block. And the cycle just repeats itself. And then when I was growing up, we would get the snapping, joning, whatever you guys like to call it in your state or hood. You couldn't talk about a guy's mother because he would get so upset. Don't say nothing about my mother. You can't talk about my mother. Ain't nothing softer than a mother's love. But a mother is the child's first teacher. And she's the one who indoctrinates him with all this bullshit about God and religion. Here's two big fucking churches right here. Here's a big church behind me. And there's a big church right across the street. And the mother is the child's first teacher. And if you're an adult and you look at the young girls today, they ain't no different than the girls that was growing. See, that's the thing. People try to make it seem like things have changed. There's nothing new under the sun. Ain't nothing new under the sun. So, you see hoochies that be having babies, and then them kids grow up and think their mother is the best thing since sliced bread, and she ain't worth shit. And more than likely, the child gonna grow up and he ain't gonna be worth shit. He'll grow up to be mediocre at best. Mediocre, average, 50-50. This big ass church, big ass church. And to see the thing that bugs me, I was like, this is like a poor neighborhood, but the government, these big ass churches got money to survive. Who pays the heating bill? Who pays the water bill for these churches? These are big churches. Who pays their maintenance to keep the churches in good working order? And then if you got a church on every corner, you can indoctrinate the people and keep them soft. You take away their go-getter mentality. You keep them uneducated and dumb. And when they're dumb and uneducated, they believe that there's a God in the sky. And every time you say Jesus, subconsciously and subliminally, you think of a white man with flip-flops on his feet and a long jalabia. And he tall like the United Nations. And he can see everything you do. See, who is that? I think that's Mary. That Mary got a tan right there. They usually have them white. She got a tan. That's a big ass church right there. That's a big ass church right there. But everything in the hood is designed to keep it that way. Designed. And people were saying on Facebook about the chains that people wore. And like I said, once you put the chains on the people's brain, you can take the chains off their wrists and ankles and put it on their brain, meaning they're in mental slavery. And mental slavery lasts a lot longer than physical slavery. But like I was saying, man, everything in the hood is the key. See, and the thing about, like I always say, is black people by nature are soft. We're peaceful people. We be happy with a barbecue, a beer, and we straight. A barbecue and a beer, we straight. Because we like barbecue, we like beer, we like music. We don't want much. But greed is what keeps the world fucked up. The life is simple. Humans create the obstacles. But black people don't do all that shit. We ain't the ones starting the wars and shit. We could get along fine with anybody. It's the people that run the country that keep us fucked up. And then you got, money. You got race, class, and cash. Race and class. Race and caste. A caste system. And that's what keeps people fucked up. That's what keeps us fucked up. Black people, you see, in America, were made. We weren't born this way. We were made. You see me? I got a skin tone that's a little brownish. I'm not black. I was made. But let me get out of here, y'all. I think I got off the subject. Talk to you later. Peace. What's up, everybody? These are my 2 books that self-published. Why don't you use your Cash App and get a few copies? Or if you'd like to know more, just inbox me, all right? Later.